quick question. Is the audience okay? And by that, I mean, are the performers, crew, and staff okay? Because some audience members have become straight up terrifying. A topic that's been at the center of a lot of controversy lately has been post-pandemic show and concert etiquette, or rather, the lack thereof. I guess there's a lot of bad behavior going on at concerts and festivals, a lot of main character syndrome happening. And listen, if I survived the Great Ticketmaster fiasco, I too would feel very special. Are you kidding me? I'm the chosen one. Lisa Al-Gaib, more like, Lisa, I got seats. We can pretend that that never happened. So today we're gonna explore some stories regarding shows and people doing dumb stuff at them. Also, if this is your first time seeing my face, hi, my name is Kat. I really like musicals. If you really like musicals, hit subscribe to join the musical theater internet cult. It's just a nice way to make friends, kind of like a pickleball league. Thanks to Backstage for sponsoring today's video. We'll hear from them in just a sec, but first I wanna hear from you. Question of the day, what are your thoughts on everything that's been going on at these shows and concerts? Have you had any crazy audience interactions? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Now, this video was inspired by a number of recent events, but two particularly this very week really stood out to me. And number one, that's the recent and rapid rise of everyone's favorite Midwest princess, Chappell Roan. Her career has absolutely exploded lately. I'm such a big fan. I could do a whole video on Chappell and her music, so let me know if that's something you want to geek out over. But recently, with a couple of these great performances that she's done, she's been talking about how she's been struggling with her meteoric rise and fame hitting her all at once and fans overstepping. I'm so happy that she's getting the praise and recognition that she deserves, but people gotta chill out a little. And the second event that inspired this video is absolutely even crazier to explain. So first, let's get a little palate cleanser and learn about today's sponsor. Thank you to Backstage for sponsoring today's video. I always get so excited when Backstage is sponsoring because I love Backstage, and any opportunity I have to recommend them, I will absolutely do it, because Backstage is the best way to find your next audition. It's fast, it's easy, and it's super convenient. With Backstage, you can find in-person auditions, submit self-tapes, and apply to casting calls throughout the entire world. And we're not just talking about musical theater auditions. Backstage has tons of different projects, including modeling, TV, films, streaming, voiceover work, and so much more. Backstage, if you didn't know, has been around forever. It started in the 60s as a trade publication, and it's been leading the industry standard in casting ever since. Plus, Backstage has tons of fantastic original content to check out. They've got interviews and articles and tons of sage advice from industry professionals. So if you've been wanting to check out Backstage, now's the time. Today is the day, because Backstage created an incredible deal for us. You can get your first month of Backstage for only $5 when you sign up using code CAT5. Click the link below or visit backstage.com and use code CAT5 to get your first month of Backstage for only $5. Thank you to Backstage for sponsoring this segment, and thank you guys for checking out our sponsors. And now, back to the video. So the Tony Awards happened recently, celebrating Broadway's biggest night and this year's theater season. However, most of the conversation was dominated by the highly divisive revival of Cabaret and Eddie Redmayne's performance as the MC. Was it good? Was it weird? Was it good because it was weird? But a story that I think wasn't talked about nearly enough was what's going on with Cabaret and drinking. The set design, which just won a Tony Award, is absolutely brilliant. It allows audience to sit at tables and enjoy refreshments as if they were real patrons of the Kit Kat Club. There's a pre-show, you can kind of interact with the performers a bit. Super immersive, super cool, love it, right? Of course, you can buy booze, grab a drink at the bar. Not only that, but reportedly, as audiences would enter the theater, they would be given a complimentary shot of schnapps. Unfortunately, everyone getting tipsy beforehand led to audience members having full-on conversations during the show, or loudly eating and drinking during quiet scenes. In an interview, Eddie Redmayne talks about guests giving him their drink, interacting with audience members only to realize that people are very into it because they are very drunk. But what really totally blew my mind is that a woman tried to grab Eddie Redmayne during the show. What? That is crazy! Back in April, a woman was ejected from the theater for being noisy, distracting, and ultimately trying to grab at Eddie Redmayne's costume. Unfortunately, inappropriate audience behavior is not a new issue when it comes to musical theater. Like recording, people texting. Just last year, a woman was kicked out of the theater for allegedly filming, vaping, and getting frisky during Beetlejuice the musical. Oh wait, that was Lauren Boebert. Hooking up at Beetlejuice the musical, by the way, is very Wattpad coded. Fanfiction fantasy vibes right there. Peak main character syndrome example. Main character syndrome, if you don't know, is basically when someone, in an effort to create a special moment for themselves, is so lacking awareness that they accidentally do something rude or hurtful to the people around them. Because they don't matter, they're just extras, and you're the main character. And this was especially a large conversation during the US leg of Taylor Swift's The Eras Tour. Crowds seeing who could give the longest standing ovation after Champagne Problems, which sometimes lasted 8 minutes. People just scream weeping along to their favorite songs. But my personal favorite are the people who record their reactions, as in like they have the flash on themselves to light themselves so they can record their reaction listening to the song. I think in general, as long as you're not breaking any rules or impeding on someone else's experience, then whatever you want to do is probably fine. However, the absolute craziest thing that I saw just came out of the most recent European leg. At night one in Paris at the Eras Tour, somebody brought their infant and laid them down on a blanket on the floor. In the pit. What? That is crazy! People were rightfully outraged and horrified. The venue responded basically being like, I mean, the baby had a ticket, so... What? I think that's the thing that really upsets me when it comes to these conversations about show and concert etiquette. These rules aren't arbitrary. A lot of these rules exist because they are safety concerns. They're trying to keep you safe. They're meant to protect not only the performers and staff, but the audience as well. Recent crazy behavior has been a major turnoff, and honestly, it's something that I kind of consider when I go to see things now, like, what's worth it? So please, please, please look out for yourself, look out for those around you, stay hydrated. However, those are just some of my thoughts. I want to hear from you. What do you think about everything and anything we discussed today? Please share in the comments down below. If you're new here, hit subscribe, join the musical theater internet cult. Again, thank you to Backstage for sponsoring this video. Click that link down below. I hope you're having a great day. I love you so, so much. Break a leg, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!